Hey everyone! Today I tried out 2 recipes for you. I will link the videos I used down below and I will tell you all about the ingredients I used and the measurements. For this one, we're starting with 2 eggs. We're separating the yellow from the white. So you start by whisking the yellow part in a bowl. Then you're going to add 1 tablespoon of milk. Whisk it once again. Next, we're adding 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Whisking again. Now you're gonna want to add 3 tablespoons of flour. With 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Now if you feel like the texture is a bit too thick and sticking like way too much, you're gonna want to add a bit of milk just like I did. So this is the final texture you want to get. Now you can stop mixing. In the other bowl where we have the whites of the eggs, so you're gonna need a mixer for this. Start by mixing for 1 minute the egg whites all by themselves, then start adding the sugar. I used 3 tablespoons of sugar. You can use more or less if you like sweetened pancakes. It depends on your taste. Next, you're gonna mix for like 3 minutes on the highest level so you can reach this texture. Then you're gonna add just like 2 tablespoons approximately into the yellow parts that we did earlier, and you can mix as you wish, like roughly if you want. Next, I decided to add the food coloring. I did not like the color I got, but yeah, I don't know. Next time, maybe I'll just keep them the color that they already are. Now you can add the rest of the cream you have, but this time you're gonna want to mix it really lightly and like don't push it too hard. We want to keep this texture like foam and stuff. So next I decided to add a bit of red food coloring to give it a bit like of a twist, so it's kind of like marbly. I did not get this exact result at the end. I really wish the colors were a bit more like vibrant. So next, this is what I did. You add just a few spoons and then you close it. And then you can add a bit more once the lower layer is kind of cooked. So here, keep in mind that the fire is really low. Like put it at the lowest because it's gonna be in the pan for like 10 minutes and we don't want it to burn. So as you can see, I added 1 teaspoon of water, just normal drinking water, just so that I keep it like cooking and there's steam going inside so that the pancake cooks. This is what it looks in the end. I know it doesn't look amazing. I put butter and maple syrup on top, but it tastes amazing, guys, trust me. The colors really didn't turn out how I wanted them to be, but it's amazing. Next, for the ice cream mochi. So this part was really exciting. It was my first time. You're gonna need glutinous rice flour or sweet rice flour. It doesn't work with normal flour or just rice flour. It really needs to be either sweet or glutinous. So I used 1 cup, actually 2 cups, like 1 cup in each plate because I was doing 1 blue and 1 pink. Next, I'm adding 1/4 of a cup of sugar into each bowl. So 1/4 here and 1/4 in the other plate. Mixing it together, then adding 1 cup of water for each plate. So guys, these measurements gave me approximately 20 mochis, like 10 pink ones, 10 blue ones. So I feel like 1 cup would have been enough. This took a lot of time, a lot of effort. I had to eat some of them without ice cream because I was too tired. So yeah, just do 1 cup if you're tasting it or trying it for the first time. Next, I'm adding some vanilla extract. I didn't see this in the recipe, but I really love vanilla extract, so I wanted to try it out. So I added 1 teaspoon into each plate. Next is food coloring. I did blue and pink, as I said. Now you're gonna have to put them in the microwaves and close them with plastic wrapping paper. I don't know if that's what it's called. So I had to move it into a glass jar because it sticks. So then you can poke holes. I poked 4 times in a fork, and I don't know what this does exactly, but better safe than sorry. So I poked holes, put it 1 minute in the microwave, then get it out, open it, mix it, then close it again, 1 minute in the microwave, and that was enough for me. So depending on your microwave, you might need to put it for 3 minutes or 2 minutes, just like me. Now I'm mixing it with a spatula that I wet with water so that it doesn't stick, and this is the texture you wanna stop mixing at. Next, use some cornstarch or potato starch, any starch you have, put a generous amount, guys. I'm telling you, this is super sticky. So then drop your dough and start pressing it with your hands. It's really easy to press. It's super soft, super sticky. So use as much cornstarch as you want. This doesn't taste like anything, so it's fine. So I made it into a circle. You can do it in a rectangle, it doesn't matter. Next, I'm putting it in the fridge for 20 to 30 minutes. Now I'm doing the blue one. I did the exact same thing, mixed it all together until it was the perfect texture, and then drop it on this tray. Then put it in the fridge. In the meantime, while they were in the fridge, I cut a few pieces of ice cream that I knew I wanted to put inside. So I tried so many flavors. I tried melon. This is melon. I cut them into small squares and put it on this plate. Next, I scooped a few circles of Oreo ice cream. And then I used another type of like stick ice cream, but it's milk texture. So you don't want to use the water ice cream, you know what I mean? I don't know what they call it. Next, I prepared some of the plastic wraps that I'm gonna use for each mochi. You're gonna use a square. So you want to cut a few of those. After 20 minutes, I removed it because this was the first that went into the fridge. And I didn't start with the ice cream, I just did because they were still not frozen yet. So I tried it with cubes of ice cream I already had. They were ready in the fridge. So you're gonna want to remove the cornstarch with your fingers. It doesn't matter if it stays a bit, but just so it sticks, you want to just wipe it a bit. Then you put the ice cream in the middle, and as simple as that, you just close it. You need to pinch it a bit so that it sticks together. Put it in the plastic wrap and close it very tightly, but not too tight. Don't want to explode it, but you want it to keep this shape. After it's closed, put it in the fridge. And this is the tiring part, guys, because you have to do them one by one because the ice cream melts, the mochi melts. Like, it gets messy if you just you just have to do one by one. So this took like an hour, I want to say, maybe more. So I had different textures, I had different sizes, because depending on the ice cream I had inside, they weren't the prettiest mochi. I'm not gonna say they're the prettiest. I've seen way better, but this is my first time as usual. I feel like I say that in all my videos. I like trying things for the first time, and they turned out really good for a first time, I'm gonna say. So here are a few examples. I cut them into half so you can see the inside. This was like 10 seconds after they came out of the freezer. You're gonna want to keep them in the freezer, guys, for like at least 2 hours. I forgot to say that. And then remove them for like a few minutes before you eat them so that they can soften a bit. They were really, really cold when I was eating them here, so that is why I'm chewing in a very weird motion. So guys, overall, I would rate them like a 7. Personally, it was my first time trying ice cream mochi. I liked it more than normal ice cream just by itself, but you'd have to try them by yourself to see if you like the texture, because not everybody likes this. But yeah, give it a try and let me know what you think. And yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!